If you have a Sega Genesis, you most likely have the 3-button Sega Genesis controller. Why would you not? It's such a comfortable controller, you got 3 big buttons, and it just feels very, very nice. However though, there's kind of a problem. What if you want to play the Mortal Kombat games on the Sega Genesis? You would need a 6-button controller, which you will get. As you can see right here, well, here's one of them. But maybe you don't feel the smaller size of the controller. Maybe you don't really like that. So, but maybe you want to play Streets of Rage 2. However, though, you want to have the arcade feeling. So, what is your solution? This is your solution. Hello everyone, this is Videogamelover here, and I present you another review. I will be reviewing the Sega Genesis 6-button arcade stick, the official arcade stick from Sega. It comes with 6 beautiful buttons, and they sound exactly what you will hear in an arcade. It just sounds so perfect. So a couple of things to know here. First of all, here's your joystick, which is really nice. You have some good motions on it. You also have a little thing to place your hand in, so that's really cool that they actually added something like this little space. Now, on the top you have your select 3-button or 6-button. That's pretty important because Forgotten Worlds, which is from the Sega Genesis, is incompatible with the 6-button controller. It causes the game to freak out, so that's a good thing to include that switch. Your start button, your mode button, and here is your mega fire speed. Basically means your turbo and something. It's kind of useless. So here, these switches are for your turbo. So if you want to, rather than doing this, you could hold down the button and it'll work just fine. So it basically resolves a lot of issues you would normally have. Like, let's just say you want to play the Mortal Kombat games, such as these, but you're not a fan of the 6-button controller, then this is a great alternative. I don't think these go a lot. I've seen them for like $20 to $30, so they're very nice to have. It also does not weigh anything either. This thing does not weigh much at all. So, it's pretty big and bulky, but it gets the job done. It's actually way bigger than the Sega Genesis Model 3. Here's the Model 3 Sega Genesis. Yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger. But anyways, this is a very cool arcade stick to have. The switches are all there, and the buttons feel great. I honestly do not feel like there's anything wrong with this arcade stick. This is a very good arcade stick to own if you're a Sega Genesis owner like myself, or you're into Sega Genesis hardware. I highly recommend it. If you can find this in a good price, I recommend it. There is another Genesis arcade stick, but it's only for the 3-button. And that's a lot more common than this one, but this one you might pay a little bit more, but it's definitely well worth it. I got mine for like $20 back in May of 2015. It's just such an amazing arcade stick, especially it's so good for Streets of Rage 2. It makes it feel like you're playing an arcade beat 'em up. So anyway, guys, that's it for the review. Videogamelover58, sign out. Peace.